What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back. We're at the 2025 Mr Olympia Weigh-In, check-in, I guess you'd say, and height-in, if that's even a word, for the Classic Physique class. We're going to find out if Mike Sommerfeld, Ramino Dino, HorseMD, Logan Franklin, Terrence Ruffin, Matthew Grego, Michael DeBull, Noel Darwin, a host Breon Ansley, a ton of guys. We're going to find out if they actually make the required height and therefore the weight to actually compete in the 2025 Classic Physique Olympia. You guys have obviously heard all the drama, the mayhem about Mike Sommerfeld and whether he is the correct height, if he's the correct weight, if he has all his things in a row like that, and hopefully he does for the sake of this Classic Physique Olympia, because we don't want to see too many guys held out. But in a way, I think some fans sort of welcome it in a way because, I mean, for the sake of transparency. Now, I am watching the live stream. The link is in the description if you do want to watch that as well. Now, we're not actually seeing these guys height and weigh in like we did last year, and the fans were sort of demanding transparency in that regard. So for me, I'm a little shocked that they're not showing it. They're just showing Sean Ray and Tim Wilkin the entire time now. And for people that are asking, did he make weight? Mike Sommerfeld has not weighed in as yet, as far as the least we've seen. So we're going to hopefully find out. And what they've actually said, I'm going to put some things up on the screen shortly as well about this. What they've said is you weigh in or height in, you've got 2 hours. Well, they said until 11 a.m. local time, which I believe it should be probably 9 a.m. local time there now, I think it is. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. now. So they said the doors close at 11 a.m. And some guys haven't been called up yet, so some guys won't even get 2 hours. So they said if you don't make the weight for the height that you're heighted in at, then you get 2 hours. And when those doors close at 11 a.m., which it's 9 a.m. there now, then it's over. It's done. So we'll have to wait and see, but we are not seeing these guys actually height and weigh in. Hopefully there are cameras around there. I'm actually going to have a quick look to see if we can find any live cameras around to see if we can get anything else, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people very interested in seeing if these guys actually weigh in. So I'm watching him now. Breon Ansley's talking to a whole bunch of people. I think they have a few commitments first. So let me show you what we're seeing on the screen now. That's what we're seeing right now. So Breon Ansley's talking to these ladies here, whether they're, I'm not sure what their actual role is, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Keon Pearson's there. Keon Pearson actually made weight by 100 grams. He was 211.9. He said in an interview with not Tarek Elgindi, with Sean Ray and Tim Wilkin. Let me get to your comments. Let me know where you guys are coming from as well in the comments. What are you guys saying? Dude, you got a long name there. Live stream is embarrassing for the Olympia team. Some people are critiquing the Olympia stream. Let's see what Breon's saying now. Breon's got the high hair. I think Breon made weight. Let's see. That's Breon now. You can see the hair on Breon there. Right now as well, you got Ramino Dino and HorseMD laying on the ground, waiting to be called up. There's a lot of guys there in the Classic Physique. So they've got to wait their turn, I guess. I don't know what number they are. Got to wait to see if these guys are actually making weight. I think Breon might have made weight. They are not showing them weighing in this year, as far as I can see. But I'm going to keep looking. We should get the announcements if Mike Sommerfeld, Ramino Dino and all these guys make weight. Currently, you got Ramon and HorseMD laying down. They called out another name just then, so he's not up next. But Keon Pearson has made weight. I believe Breon has, but I'm not 100% sure on that as yet. There's Sean Clarita, made weight. You see Ramon, he has the sucked out face there. Why is the camera person just showing people laying down? Does seem weird. Is Mike in? I don't believe Mike's been called up as yet. We'll have to wait and see. I did a video on it yesterday and I was very intrigued. I mean, Neil Hill he sounds pissed. And a lot of you guys saying the IFB is rigged. Now, this is not, unless they've got a directive to the Olympia. The Olympia is sort of leaning into it a little bit. So that's why I don't know why they're not filming it. Maybe they're not filming it because they were told not to film it. I don't know, but I think people wanted transparency. So Keon gained 11 pounds in this last year. He said he was 200 pounds last year and he was 211.9. So Keon's packed on a ton of mass. So the term making height, yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? And Tarek said, he said, these guys are doing like last minute preparation to make height. I'm like, these guys are just stretching each other out. That sounds weird. What's up, Mark's Max Muscle? Go check out Mark. He'll be pumping out a ton of content over Olympia weekend, all his comparisons and things of that nature, as he says. Hello, everyone. This is far from transparent. Yeah, the Olympia leaned into it because they actually put up a photo. It was, the actual thumbnail is a close-up of Mike Sommerfeld. I mean, you got to know. They know what they're doing. They spoke about it. There was actually mention of it as well. I'm going to pop a video up on the screen. I took a little video. Let me add this to the screen and you can let me know what you think.
I have a question for you, Tarek.
Yeah.
So let's say Ramino Dino doesn't make weight. What happens?
Well, I talked to Bill Sibilia, Jack Sullivan. We had a conversation, and what we're going to do is give them 2 hours for them to make the weight. 2 hours. You can stretch, maybe you can, which is normal procedure, right? I mean, a lot of times you're just over by a little bit. Some guys, they come in overdressed. They know they're going to make the weight, so they have their shirts and everything. Okay. Other guys, they really need to be like.
So there you go. So Tarek Elgindi states it there. Trying to, before presenting a screen, what's going on here? Have to remove that. There we go. Okay, let me add that to the screen. That's weird. There we go. So we're at that point now, waiting on these guys to come up. Some of them are coming up intermittently, and I'm sure Tim Wilkin and Sean Ray, who are interviewing people, they're going to try to grab those people and get them. But we're going to have the news here, hopefully, first, that of who is in and who is out. I think Brent Ansley has weighed in, as far as I know, but yeah, making a point. Why is their audio always horrible? I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, it might be difficult in the venues they choose, but they've got to have some sort of a link up for the internet. What's up, Kenson, my man? EP09. Not much, man. It's 10 past 3 a.m. And now I'm going to show you as well what they did say. And they literally, like Olympia TV, the Olympia are leaning into this. But they're not showing these guys weighing in, which would be the obvious choice. So anyway, let me pop this up on the screen. What's up, Daniel? The Olympia live chat is swarmed with bots. Yeah, that's why you come here, you know. That's why you come here. Anyway, let me play this for you guys. You can the audio is rough, but it's zoomed in on Mike Sommerfeld, and Mike Sommerfeld's filming it on his phone of what they're saying, and I'm wondering what's going through Mike Sommerfeld's head. So let me play this for you. Not much is happening on the stream right now. It's just literally showing a close-up of Ramon on the ground with HorseMD, and they're just chilling basically. So that's all we're seeing right now with with Tim Wilkin and Sean Ray speaking. But anyway, let me show you guys this, and you can just try to hear what they actually say here.
I like to address that while we're doing that. Simple. This is the show where the best athletes in the world are here, and we want to make absolutely sure, under no doubt, that the athlete that wins the Olympia is truly the best athlete representing the sport on that category. There's no question about it. Your height, it's your height. Nothing's changing. If you measure your height, really, that's one of our Olympia judges. Jack, Rich, Steve, 4 Olympia judges will be back there assuring that your height is 100% correct. On top of that, we'll have an official photographer.
So there's 4 Olympia judges back there with the height and weight. I don't know, like if it's the 4. I think it's the 4 Olympia judges up the front that you can see there on the sort of right, well, sort of the middle of the screen, pretty much in between those 2 banners. So I think they're doing it there, but we're not seeing any of that, unfortunately. So see if he says anything else here as well.
The picture and your weight, the procedure.
Okay, so there's an official photographer there taking a picture with the weight. I don't know why we can't have the camera on it, but apparently we can't, which I think the fans want transparency. And it just, had they had the cameras on this and it was like we could see it happening like we did last year, which people pulled actual footage from, then I think it would be much better, much more accepted, I guess, because all the athletes, there's going to be a lot of people there really intrigued into Mike Sommerfeld's weight and all these other guys. So let me just check in with the current live stream. Okay, what else are you guys saying in here? Jake and Dan need to fire a whole streaming team and hire professionals for next year. The Olympia organisers might actually be incompetent. Now, some of this may not come down to the Olympia organisers. Sometimes it's hard to know whether it comes down to the Olympia organisers, whether it comes down to the federation, and sometimes it gets lost in the middle somewhere there, and we don't know what, we don't know where it's at, Oh, we got Vigorous Steve. What's up, my man? It says Stefan, NFC, saw this coming months ago. Yeah, we nailed it. I mean, it was sort of inevitable at some stage that this was actually going to happen, that there was going to be people that got upset enough, or, so many people say Mike Sommerfeld looks like a bodybuilder. And some people sort of were discrediting his shape and things like that because of the amount of muscle he had. But Mike Sommerfeld has a phenomenal shape. It's a tiny waist and he balloons out, and we get almost a little bit too spoiled now. Oh, we just had a bit of an ad there for Olympia TV, which is super loud. But yeah, like I get why people are saying it, because you see him up against Logan Franklin from the Arnold Classic, which I do have some of that footage actually. I should pull that up on the screen now, courtesy of Rep 1, while we have, while we're not really getting much information here. These guys are apparently weighing in and hiding in right now. Did Mike already weigh in? I don't know as yet. I don't know. We haven't got Mike over for an interview or anything like that. So we'll have to wait and see. Urs too. I didn't know Urs called that. Okay, we're seeing some guys. Okay, they're panning to the guys checking in now. Finally seeing some of the classic guys checking in, but I can't see them actually weighing in. Don't show measuring. It's the worst. It's the worst. Now people are going to complain that you can't see the weigh-in, specifically Brazilian fans. Even if Mike makes height and weight, they are going to cry. And for part of a reason too. They live stream the weigh-in, but they don't show the scale or weight. It's almost like a joke. Then all mysteriously make weight. If they all make weight, I will probably say something about that, because considering this is the one where they're cracking down, might be tough. Oh, Dan Philippex, my man, thank you for tuning in. Good point. Vigorous Steve makes a good point. They did say some of these guys will have to weigh in naked. So, yeah, I actually think that they are doing... I don't know if they're doing it behind closed doors because the audio is a little bit shifty, so you can't hear it perfectly. So, yeah. I'll show you what we're seeing on the screen right now. And I mean, we do complain about, oh, the audio quality sucks and things like that for this. I can see Logan Franklin on the screen right now. He's in his Crocs and his baggy stuff. I'll show you him in a second. So there's Logan Franklin. Down on one knees. He's putting socks back on. Or he's putting socks on now. So I assume he's probably just weighed in and hide in. These guys get 2 hours if they don't make weight as well. So they get 2 hours. Well, they get an hour and 44 minutes from now. Why don't I just stream the live video? It's free on YouTube. You know what? I possibly could, but I'm going to show a few clips and things like that. I'm sure they don't mind me showing that because, like I said, it's free on YouTube. Alright, let me have a look around here. Greg goes there next to Logan Franklin. I'll show you guys. There's Grego talking to Logan Franklin. What else are you guys saying? Soy Art Deco. Soy? I do prefer your banter. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think Michael tried to get more height. Yeah, I'd say these guys are getting stretched out, which sounds weird. As we speak. Quite possibly. Like Mike Sommerfeld was sitting up in a seat, you know what I mean? Like when you go back, it's like maybe Ramon had the better idea, like actually laying down. You don't want to compress your spine at all by sitting down. I'd be doing this. If I'd stretched out, I'd be doing this, laying down flat on my back. You don't want to be compressing that spine down at all. Has Sommerfeld been weighed yet? I don't know. I haven't seen him walk up yet, but we haven't seen too much of it. And then you've got Sean Ray and Tim Wilkin talking over the top of it. So we're not seeing the scale. Apparently there's a photographer there taking a photo of the scale, I think. So, Luke, you get it. You get what I'm saying. Yes, I did see the video. Mike's coach is so mad you see the video. I did a video on it, a reaction video. It's actually quite detailed. I featured quite a lot of the video, but I cut out any bits where it was sort of repetitive or whatever. Dino without his beard looks like the chat emoji. Yeah, Dino looks... Ramon Dino without the beard looks unusual, doesn't he? I almost like... I can't... I'm still not used to it, you know? Okay, so... I'm still just seeing Logan and Matt Grego. They're still at that same spot. Logan's still talking to someone. So is Logan... Is there issues with his music? Is he not making weight? He's still at that same... Talking to that same person up the front. It seems like there's a little bit of a log jam. So I don't know what they're waiting for there with Logan. Okay, Logan's moved on to the next thing where they seem to get some sort of a gift bag. So he's moved on. Dan Philippex says, are they not showing them height and weigh-in? They're not. Oh, I think they're getting Logan Franklin in now. So I'll see if he's weighed in and made weight. He's about to interview with Sean Ray. So let me tell you guys. Can you pull height chart Xavier for Classic just in case? Okay. The audio's rough, so I'll translate this interview for you guys. Logan saying he's stress-free. His mind's in a whole other place this year. HorseMD did just get called out from Bob Ciccarelli too, so he got called up. Thank you so much for the super chat, Dan, as well. Thank you. Much appreciated, my man. Is open tomorrow or just classic? So today we've got the press conference for everyone. That's going to be on in 2.5 hours from now. And then we've got, after a press conference, then the next morning we've got the Classic Physique prejudging, I think it is. Or no, that's no. We've got the 212 prejudging. Then Friday night we've got the Open Men's prejudging. Then Saturday morning we've got the Classic Physique prejudging. Then Saturday night we've got the finals of most of the big divisions. But we do have finals as well for some of the divisions on Friday night, so it's going to be stacked. What's up, Nathan? IFBB Pro Nathan Dandridge. What's up, my man? Sounds like we're using potatoes for microphones over the live stream. Yeah. Did you say Bob Ciccarelli? I like your impression, Mark, of Bob Ciccarelli. Oh. Wait, I'm trying to think of something that Bob says. Oh, come on now. Ha ha ha. I can't do a Bob Chick impersonation. Hello? No, I can't do it. Yeah, I featured that at the end of my last video. My unhinged endings, which I'm starting to add to my bodybuilding news videos. Ooh. Yeah, they're not. Okay, so they're hiding the heights and the weights. Logan was saying he wishing they did show the height and the weights. And he says there's no controversy of Logan Franklin. Wow, so these height and weights being hidden? That shit is crazy if so. Oh, we've got Mike Sommerfeld. He's upside down. Let me show you guys. Oh, Sean Ray quickly after that interview, he's like, "Oh, we're going to wrap it up here." This seems dodgy. Grego's being interviewed now. Holy shit, this is interesting. This is interesting. I think they're doing it behind closed doors, the weigh-in. That's... Oh, I am shocked. I am shocked, to be honest with you guys. I've never seen Mike look so chilled. He looks like he's texting his girl. He's super chilled. But I don't know where this is. Like, is this on a... It looks like he's in a corner somewhere. Like, is this where you go in to be hided or what? Like, I don't know where he is, but... Very interesting. They're still just showing him on the screen. He just did a peace sign. He just looked at the camera and did a peace sign. He knows that well, obviously the camera's in his face the whole time he's there, basically. Yeah. Still just showing him. They show nothing. This is a joke. Mike injected hyaluronic acid in his head. Lol. Joke. Love Mike. Yeah. Yeah, well, I saw the hyaluronic acid thing. This should be live stream. That's wild. Yeah. Remember that time Eric Waldberger went crazy on stage? I do, yeah. Eric Waldberger. He had a lot of vibes going on that day. A lot of something. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to feature... I'm going to screen record and feature what Logan Franklin said because I feel like that should be heard by people because I feel like he is honest and real AF. And if everyone makes weight at this Classic Olympia, I feel like this is a slap in the face to all those that actually do make weight in this one. So, yeah. They've just wrapped up the stream. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get a little screen recording of this Logan Franklin thing because I feel like it deserves to be heard. I'm actually going to play it out loud to you guys here.
It's all camouflage. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Then I'll play it. I'm screen recording now.
Look, I was telling Tim a year ago. We were expecting big things from you on the Olympia stage. It didn't transfer. It didn't happen. What is going on differently this year?
This year, my mind is in a whole other place. Stress-free, enjoying the process. Man, you know, just like every prep, you know, I leave no stone unturned, but I think we finally figured it out. My coach Patrick Tor and I, we found the formula, and man, we're ready to peak like never before. I'm excited.
I was telling Sean, I saw you pose in amazing shape 5-6 weeks out, about 8 weeks out, and then I saw you at the Florida Pro. You look the best you've ever looked. Would you say that's the case?
At the Florida Pro?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to look way better than the Florida Pro this weekend. So,
When was the Florida Pro? Was that about 3 weeks ago? Okay. So with that being said, you've got numerous best poser awards. 4 weeks ago. You've got numerous best poser awards.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
This year.
Something exciting. Nothing different. Just
Waiting for the part where Logan says the spicy stuff.
you know, I want people to see this routine and remember the true art of bodybuilding and what is supposed to be presented in. That's my passion, and I can't wait to show you all.
I was also telling Sean a minute ago, everybody brings a different why, what drives them. You've got a beautiful family. You've also got a deep passion for the military and the guys that are still fighting those wars, and not just abroad, but at home, and the things they go with. That why is amazing to me.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm truly appreciative of all the support that I get, especially from my brothers serving in the military. Just like you said, you know, they don't get enough respect. And yeah, I'm truly grateful to be here right now and just gonna enjoy the moment.
We'll let you eat. Sean, you got another question?
Well, I was going to say, we don't get to see the height and the weight. What was that process like behind the Iron Curtain over there?
I don't know. You know, honestly, I was really hoping that everyone would be able to see the height and weight because there's a bunch of guys that are skeptical. But whatever, you know, if there's people that slip through the cracks, then it's on whomever.
You had no issues with the weight and height.
There's no controversy with Logan Franklin.
Well, welcome back.
I'm back.
You know, we'll be cheering and we'll be looking at one of the greatest routines.
I got to tell you guys, Logan Franklin has a huge fan in me. Yeah, exactly. Insane how they're not showing the scale. Yeah. Apparently we've got a photographer there that's taking photos of it. They are still showing the stream right now, so I will stay live in case we do get any information. But there is absolutely no audio coming through. So turn the audio off and it's just got a visual of Ramino Dino laying on the ground waiting to hide in. Logan Franklin did make weight and height. I haven't heard of anyone not making it as yet. I thought they were going to show it all too, but then maybe they realized, fuck, half the people are going to be out of the show. I don't know. Seems weird to me. Why not show him a height and weight measurement? They did say some of these guys might have to get naked, which fair enough, but I feel like you could give them a pair of posing trunk size things to put on that may be way less than posing trunks, or just factor in how much they weigh. If you've got a 60 gram, 70 gram, 100 gram, 200 gram pair of posing trunks you can have them put on, you can just take that off the weight, right? Can you not do that? Just film the cocksock. Yeah. Just show the height and weights. Exactly. I don't know. If I was Logan, if I was Terrence Ruffin, if I was any of these guys, if it's making the weight and there's no controversy and making the correct height, right now I would be pissed. Because I feel like someone like Logan Franklin demands like transparency on that. So, is this an Olympia thing? Is it an IFBB thing? I don't know. Because the Olympia seemed very, very upfront about wanting to, putting Mike Sommerfeld on there and on the actual image for this stream that they did and promoting it and talking about it. And then Sean Ray, who's on, being paid by the Olympia, he says, oh, we can't see the height and weight or something like that to Logan Franklin for Logan's response. So whether they've been told, hey, you can't film this or, previously they did it in the same room. Last year they did it in the same room. And then the year that there's controversy, let's put it in a different room. It's like, what the so I don't think putting things behind closed doors is the way to go forward with this for the fans, because the fans demand transparency, especially in the age we're in now. Lucas says, yo guys, WTF is going on out there? Is this a joke? Are they stroking each other or what? This is not transparent at all. And really, it's freaking not. We got two Spanish guys speaking now. So they're about to interview someone on this live stream. Yeah, where are those Meta Ray bands? Someone needs a pair of those. Someone needs to bust in. Logan, I believe his physique from the side and from the front just looks so wiry, but his back shot is crazy. Yeah, Logan is crazy. They sadly boost C-Bum height too, yeah. I think C-Bum 1 year, like he weighed in the height category below and they measured him in higher, so it wouldn't have mattered for C-Bum, I don't think, either way. But then the next year he's probably like, well, okay, I can be a bit heavier. If the fans were serious about transparency, they would all be protesting and boycotting. Just open themselves up for more scrutiny. Yeah. Especially if everyone makes weight. If everyone makes height and weight, I feel like I'm going to be too... If we have 8 guys come out of this, or 5 guys, or even 4 that don't make the height and weight, I'll go, okay, they're doing something. But I don't know, man. I think that they're maybe worried that they could be open up to a lawsuit because this rule change came in so late. It's a tough situation to be put into, especially if it's just one judge that's, or one, whoever, official or whoever it is that weighs people in, or heights people in and weighs people in, that's messed this up, or it's a couple or whatever. It's a tough position for the Federation to be in. They'd almost have to say, hey, look, there's been an F up. And then other people could go, hey, well, I should have won that show. Logan Franklin might say, hey, I should have won this show. I want my money for the Arnold Classic because it's a considerable amount of money difference. So I'm definitely interested in to have Logan Franklin on after the Olympia, that's for sure. Overgoing rate is $350 per ounce over the weight limit. For Breon, nothing changed because the Olympia has pressing his hair. Has pressing his hair since the beginning. Yeah. Greg Doucette should measure them. We need to find these guys' real weight. That's my best Greg Doucette, probably. The last thing to leave the weigh-ins is 2 brown duffel bags. I've got to tell you, guys like Ramino Dino, who's on the screen right now as we speak, those guys make ridiculous money. Ramino Dino has over 6 million followers on Instagram right now. And they're catering to it. And the reason why they're catering to it right now on the Olympia stream, they've got Spanish speaking on the actual English Olympia YouTube channel, which is pretty wild. And they're just showing Ramino Dino. We're obviously talking about that. Yeah, Ramino Dino top 1. And he's popular. Maybe Mike will weigh in last. Yeah, after everyone's left. What happened with Mike? We don't know. Maybe Mike will be his... will be weigh in last. Yeah, maybe. He's the only one who is measured by hair. Even Chris. Yeah, I'm really shocked they didn't show the weights and heights as well. They did it in a separate room because it... Oh, sorry, Portuguese, I mean, not Spanish. Portuguese, baby, please. What's up? My man, what's up? Yeah, not wrong. It is disappointing, though. I am disappointed in that. Maybe we will see something, but I don't think we're going to see the scale. I don't think we're going to see the measuring thing. What do I call it? what do I call it? The heiter? I don't know. Anyhow, let me, I'll actually put this video up of Logan Franklin. I'll send that to myself now. Because that is actually truly something quite interesting. I'm very intrigued to see what happens with this because it's a little bit dodgy to me. A little bit dodgy. So I'll put up that video of Logan Franklin where he speaks about it and how Sean Ray says that, you know, they can't see the height and weigh-in. Oh, BTS TV posted that 10 people have missed weight. Okay. Let me look into this. Hold up. Have people missed weight? Have people missed weight? That many. 10 classic guys missed weight so far. More to weigh in still. Okay, maybe the fix isn't in. But I would like to freaking see it. This is interesting. This is very interesting if so. Holy shit. Excuse my French. This is crazy. 10 classic guys miss weight courtesy of BTS Beyond the Stage TV. That is crazy. Ooh. If they're overweight, they can come back when things calm down and people leave less eyes on the athletes that are overweight. Now, they have said, Vigorous Steve, they have said that they get 2 hours, which they said the doors close at 11 a.m. and it is 9:36 a.m. there right now. So apparently 10 classic guys so far have missed weight. What did I miss, by the way? What's up, folks? Well, apparently, according to Behind the Stage TV, 10 classic guys have missed the weight cut. Now, they get the next 1 hour and 20 minutes, but guys are still weighing in. So some guys will get less time. If you're going last, you're at a disadvantage. Now, there are going to be some pissed Classic Physique competitors. Imagine going to the Olympia from Australia, from New Zealand, from Europe, something like that. And then going there. I mean, there is really no good way that the IFBB comes out squeaky clean out of this one unless they have some guys get knocked out of a show. But even still, that is rough on those competitors because they were told up until maybe some of them arrived in Vegas that their height was set based off competing at the Arnold Classic, the Olympia. I heard it was the 3 next shows that the competitors did from back a couple of years ago. I think it was, maybe. Don't quote me on the date. That the next 3 shows, that would be the height for their career. So 6 days out, I think it was, or 5 days out, they get an email saying that, hey, we're going to take everyone's height again. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I get why they did it. And there was no, once this went crazy online, there was no easy way around this. But 10 guys have missed weight. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God. So 10 Classic Physique guys missed weight. What are you guys saying now? Desktop, other than Mike, who else do you think is possibly lying about height? I don't know. Oh, there are some... Fabian Mayer, he could be one that's missed weight. He missed weight earlier this year. He's very stacked and he looked very, very big. So maybe Fabian Mayer, maybe Mike Sommerfeld. I don't even know if Mike Sommerfeld had weighed in at all yet. He looked very chilled and he's laying on his back the last I saw. So, that's crazy. I'm going to put up a banner so I can remove this from the screen. I'll check back on the live stream as we see it. But this is, right now, this is crazy. Reports. 10 Classic Physique competitors have missed weight so far. This is a crazy breaking story. I knew there'd be something coming from this because this couldn't go by and just be like, okay, whatever. It's crazy. I feel bad for these competitors, honestly. Like, I feel horrendously bad for them. Let me just remove that. I've just got to add one more. Sorry, I'll just add this banner, guys, and then I'll check back with that live stream to see if there's any updates. All right, let me put that up there. Okay, I will get back to your comments as well. Imagine Mike makes weight. That one would be surprising. All because of one guy. I know, imagine how pissed these other guys are at Mike, even though it's not Mike's fault. Which guys miss weight? I want to see the list of names. Yeah, I want to see the list too. I'm going to be digging into this as soon as possible. Oh, it's crazy. This is crazy news. Crazy news. These guys missing weight. God damn. All right, let me remove that for a second. I'll put back up on the screen. Oh, where's my little... Sorry, I'll just quickly share this. So 10 guys, if you are just joining, apparently have missed weight so far. Oops, I'm trying to share the wrong thing there. Stop screen. Let me just... Okay, that's what I had to do. Apologies, guys. Give me 1 second. Pull that back up for a moment there. And I'm going to be trying to find out which of these guys have missed weight. They're talking to HorseMD now. It looks like HorseMD is holding a document. He's probably made weight. I don't understand Spanish, unfortunately, so I can't decipher what he's saying right now, but 10 classic guys have missed weight. And I want to see what you guys said on the poll as well. Will Mike Sommerfeld make weight? 40% of you said yes, 47% said no, and then 13% Mike and others will be disqualified. But 13% might be right here. Someone said, yeah, De Bull missed weight. So I'll end that poll now. This is going to be very, very strange. If you guys can like the stream as well, that'd be greatly appreciated. I appreciate you guys getting in here and showing up for this. Oh, Ramino Dino. It looks like he has just weighed in. It seems like he's probably made weight. He's there standing with Tarek El Gindi, having a photo taken by Frank Seppi. I believe all of which their work for the Olympia. Here's Ramon just before going to weigh in. That's in there. That's him and Tarek. So it seems like Ramon's... Oh, I think they're doing an interview, actually. So it seems like Ramon's probably made weight. Ramon may be one of those weight makers. But reportedly, it's that 10 have missed weight. Did I write made weight on mine? Yeah, missed weight. It's not confirmed as yet, but BTS, Behind the Stage TV, has posted that. Let me refresh his page to see if there's any further info, because I believe he is there in person. So this is breaking news. Results coming up. Okay. Said results coming up. Ramino Dino. Okay, so it seems like we're about to find out. Yeah, it seems like we're about to find out very, very soon from Behind the Stage TV if Ramino Dino and Mike Sommerfeld have made weight. Let me see if there's any. Mike Sommerfeld has glasses on. It seems like he's about to come up. I can see him on the stream right now. Yes, Mike Sommerfeld. Oh, he's taking his jacket off. Mike Sommerfeld looks very sucked out, facially. This is going to be interesting. We're going to find out very, very soon. Yeah, did you see those glasses on Mike? So what's happening right now is that 10 Classic Physique guys apparently have not made weight. And we've got beyond the stage, they're live getting some updates. Appreciate him. And yeah, Ramon, it seems like Ramon's made weight. Mike has still not been called out as yet. So we're going to find out very, very soon if Mike's made weight, at least initially. Whew, I'm nervous. I'm leaving my Classic Physique. Okay, Mike Sommerfeld was just called out. I just heard his name just called out. So Mike Sommerfeld is going to weigh in now. We're going to stick around. And we're going to find out. I'm watching on a Brazilian channel, guys. Wait, what was I saying? Mike has not made weight. It's official. Well, if this is live, it sounds like he just got called up. So... And they are live now. Mike did not make it. Well, Mike was just sitting down and he got called up, so maybe... I don't think Mike has weighed in as yet. Everyone's saying he's not made weight. Unless we've got a bit of a delay here. Mike in heels. So we've got Ramon on the screen now. He seems happy. I think Ramon's made it. He'd be feeling much more confident now as well, the fact that there are other people out. These are the two guys that are speaking Portuguese. And there's Ramon there. He's like, I'm so happy. I made weight. Which he should be. I don't know why I did that accent, because he speaks nothing like that. Ramon made weight. Mike didn't. Now, I'm assuming Mike won't make weight. And it's going to be controversial. It'll be the Brazilian fans win. Ramon just went in for an interview and he walked off of him and they're like, oh no! Oh, hopefully I'm not lagging to you guys. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. Yeah, what was that Ramon accent? I don't know what happened with that one. I apologize. Okay. My stream lagged for a second, but nearly 16,000 people watching on the Portuguese version, not virgin. What's up, Carnival Muscle? What's up, my man? Bro, your watching is delayed. Mike did not make it. We already know. Let me update IG. He might have weighed in and he's going back because they get time. Okay, right now was posted. Mike has still not been weighed in. Another toilet break. Will he? Okay. So no, he has not made weight. I'm being gaslit by you guys in the comments. Said another toilet break. So Mike has not weighed in as yet. And that's coming from someone who just posted it right now. You can see when it was posted now. There on the screen. This is just posted by someone at the Olympia. Mike has not been weighed in. Another toilet break. Will he cut it close? Then it shows Mike Sommerfeld over here. Anyway, let me just go back to that. There you go. Well, I choose to believe the idiots in the chat. Look, the guys in the chat are great. They're great guys. They're big guys. Some of the biggest I've ever seen. But they're wrong. No, Mike Sommerfeld has not weighed in yet. How puffy is his hair looking? Will he make height based off hair? Do they measure their heights? They're measuring in a back room, apparently, or in another room, it seems like, so. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see if Mike's gone down a weight category. Every impression of American is slightly southern. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I know. I want to know the 10 that haven't made it yet, because there's still more to go, because Mike Somerfeld hasn't even weighed in yet. I think I just said competitor 66, I think. So that's the current state, courtesy of Beyond the Stage TV. Thank you very much. Will you do an Olympia live stream? I sure will. I will be doing an Olympia live stream, so subscribe to Desktop Bodybuilding, this channel. Click the notification bell button, and then you'll know. What are you waiting to report that Mike failed to make height twice today? Oh, I'm waiting to find out if the favourite for the Classic Physique Olympia is going to be in the Olympia. I think it's time to microwave some popcorn. Yeah, agreed. Okay, Mike, I just saw a video of... Oh, no, that wasn't on a live stream. Terence Ruffin walking through. I think Terence Ruffin may have made weight. We've had some English speakers on this as well, so we could hear from the English competitors, like Terence Ruffin. But maybe they took off for the press conference, which the press conference is starting in a little over 2 hours, and I will be live again. So subscribe, click the notification bell button, and you can watch along with myself, and we can break down that press conference, because it's going to be hopefully a spicy one. We don't know the format or anything like that. Hopefully they don't butcher it, but the report is 10 guys have not made the weight so far in the Classic Physique. Two effing Scoop says, if Mike misses weight, do you think he should switch to 212 this year? That's the problem. Mike won't be able to do the 212 Olympia unless they give him a special invite, because he is not qualified for the 212 Olympia. It's not like Mike could just go into the Classic. Oh, I missed weight, I'm doing the Open. So I don't know. He's just out. These guys that don't make weight, they're just out. Mike is not out for sure yet. He apparently is just taking another toilet break. We'll see. He's going to be weighing in soon. Mike's cortisol is now through the roof. I'm not picking him regardless if he makes weight or not. I just think he's going to be so stressed. Like, I don't think Mike is officially out yet. So don't believe the Okay, so people say Mike's out. I just heard them say Mike Somerfeld on the stream. Okay, Sean Ray's taken over again. They've just gone to an ad. I think they might be about to interview Mike Somerfeld, or talk about Mike Somerfeld. I'm watching on the Olympia TV channel, so you can watch the live stream there. Audio's a little choppy, so I'm doing my commentary here, listening to it, showing a few things, and then getting the latest from IG to see if we can find out information first. So let me have a look on IG now, see if there's any updated information that is credible. Beyond the Stage TV, no updates as yet. I might as well actually just share that other screen. Let me just remove that and go share screen. Okay, they're interviewing Rough Diesel right now. Chris Cormier and Sean Ray are interviewing him. He said he was a little under, Terence Ruffin just said he's a little under 5'5", and he said, "Your wants transparency." He said he can be up to 182, and he weighed in at 180. So he's a little under 5'5", so. I've got to tell you, Terence Ruffin looks taller than Keon Pearson too, so. I made an image of Keon Pearson being 5'5", and Mike Somerfeld being 5'9.25" on IG, and the dimensions might not have been that far off, but I think Keon might be more like 5'4" or something. Oh, did I just have the stream up? I apologise. No, I believe Ramon made it. They give them, he said, why does he have a medal? Yeah, it's on YouTube if you want to watch it live. All right, so we're waiting to find out on Mike Sommerfeld. Let's see if there's any updates here. Nothing updated here as yet. Shout out to Beyond the Stage TV. See if there's any new stuff on his story. So you see his post there. Wow. 10 classic guys miss weight. So that's my source so far, Beyond the Stage TV. You can see, as you guys can see, he's there. Well, that's when he's out front of Gymshark, but he's there at the show. Okay, so we're hearing Terence Ruffin now. We've got commentators back, and we are waiting to see if Mike Sommerfeld makes weight. They have not mentioned on this stream, at least from the English side of things, that there's been a ton of guys that have missed so far. Someone saying Mike made weight. I think you guys are gaslighting me. I'll stop sharing this for a second. Let me just... Behind the scenes TV story says Mike made weight. Okay, let me if there's 10 guys that have missed, yeah, so made weight. You can see Ramino Dino. He's obviously stoked on that. Very happy he made weight. Congrats to Ramon. Mike Sommerfeld reportedly has made weight. Mike Sommerfeld, thank you very much to whoever... I'm joking with the gaslighting stuff, by the way. Okay, let me share this with you. Apparently Mike has made weight. Okay, hold on one second. They're about to have him on. They're going to try to get him on, they said, in a second. I want to know how heavy he was. I want to know what's going on here. Okay. Nick Walker wasn't going to win the Olympia, and all of a sudden, it's like I said something that was just earth-shattering. A lot of guys didn't win the Olympia. So yeah, just waiting on Mike Sommerfeld to go through these parts. It seems like he's made weight. I am in shock. I mean, congrats to him. But apparently Mike has made weight. Now, I did a poll earlier, and I didn't even give the option for other people to fail and Mike get it in. Why no cameras when measuring height? Why no cameras? Indeed. Yep, he's picking up his information. He's made it. He has made weight. And I'll just show you that there quickly on the screen. Mike Sommerfeld makes weight. I wonder if he went down a height class. Which weight did he make? That's what I'm wondering. Did he make the one that was 8 pounds lighter? And even still, you still got to be above 5'8", which is not maybe his height. So Mike is my favourite 6'1" body competitor. Okay. Let me see. We're about to hear an interview, I think, with Mike Sommerfeld. So let's see. Here he comes. I think he's about to come across.
Made the way, he signed his posters, he's got his participation medal, so he's probably a little bit more relaxed.
He's got the mustache going.
Mustache. But the hair still looks like it's up there, right?
He's not there yet. He'll be coming over in a minute, though. Dennis James just went up and was talking to him, fellow German. Yeah, Dennis James has obviously been, you know, in videos and stuff lately. Someone said Mike weighed 212. Nah. Okay, let's see if Mike actually weighed in at 212. They're literally hanging around just to talk to Mike Sommerfeld. So we're going to hear what Mike has to say, what Mike weighed in at, all that good stuff. So let's see if there's any more information here from beyond the stage TV. Just waiting on Mike Sommerfeld to come across. Let me just share something else there. I'll just share. Looks like he doesn't want to interview. Mike Sommerfeld's going to get a drink. Get some hydration going on, apparently. And then he's going to interview. So waiting on that. Give us 1 second, guys. Oh, Mike Sommerfeld, I think, avoided the interview. Listen to this. So, this is him apparently going to get fluid, and he took off out the back door.
I think he might have decided not to do the interview. So Controversy is going to follow this guy right to the stage. He went to go get some water.
So Mike Sommerfeld said he's going to rehydrate, get some water before he did the interview. So Mike Sommerfeld dodged the interview. I mean, what's he going to say? That just makes it seem dodgier. Oh my God. Has there been 10 guys that have missed it? I mean, it's a good move from Mike, but yeah, he's not coming back. Yeah, he ain't coming back. He went out that back door and he's like, "Fuck this shit." I gotta get a video of this. This is actually fucking hilarious. Hope you guys don't mind that background noise there. You see he's pointing and he's like, "Oh, I just need to get some water." He walks off and goes, "Oh," and he looks around a bit. He's like, my hands are full of bags." Yeah, Mike, you can do an interview with me. Yeah. Let's see if anyone's releasing their names. Someone said everyone made weight. Someone said Ted missed.
So the mystery room until tomorrow. And he walked past a bunch of water.
Background noise too loud. I'm just getting a video to share of Mike dodging the interview. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Okay, well, that was interesting as hell. That was interesting as hell. Wow. Okay, so Mike Sommerfeld makes weight. Let's see what the fallout from that is. Franklin made height and weight. I just want to know what Mike Sommerfeld is going to weigh, or what he weighed on stage. Who missed by 7 pounds? Not everyone made it. They congratulated everyone, so... Someone said, so officially at least one person missed for weight. I honestly don't know. There's no official thing yet, and it won't be official that they've missed it until like another 54 minutes. So we'll see. But apparently, Mike Sommerfeld, Ramino Dino, those big dogs at least have made weight. That's what we know so far. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be back in under 2 hours. There is going to be the press conference. I'm going to be live for that, breaking it all down as it happens. And yeah, you can let me know in the comments if you're watching this, who missed weight, or what you think of people missing weight, all that sort of stuff, if they did miss weight, and what do you think about Mike Sommerfeld making this show, because it is crazy. It's crazy. Vigorous Steve, my man, thank you so much. I'll see you in 2 hours, my man. Go check out Vigorous Steve's channel too. He does a phenomenal job. Desktop bodybuilding headlines will be 10 people missed weight. Chris Bumstead and Wesley, this is not competing. This year's classic. Well, that's true. I could do that. It wouldn't be wrong. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be live all weekend. Subscribe to Desktop Bodybuilding. So subscribe and then click that little bell, the notification button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up from myself, Xavier Wills from Desktop Bodybuilding. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys in a little bit under 2 hours for the 2025 Mr. Olympia press conference. And they better ask these classic guys about this weight and height and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's it for me. Xavier Wills, Desktop Bodybuilding. We are out.